We are again. Well, it was pretty beautiful week. A lot of shifts, a lot of work done. Time to rest. You should say so, right? Well, I don't think so. This week was really full on with appointments and things like that. But it's all okay. We're going into a weekend, festival weekend, and so many things coming up next week. So time to rest. Well, in between, right? So yeah, what's going on? What is going on with the twin flames? What is going on in the ether, in the fifth dimensional realm? In the fifth dimensional realm, they're in union. It's okay. In the third dimensional realm, however, things are messy. Messy. Chaotic. I hear chaotic. A lot of mind, a lot of distractions, a lot of other stuff, work related, family, friends, busy, I hear. So, and that is also okay. Yeah. Patience. Oh, now I hear the song from, Patience from Axl Rose. What's the name of the band? Don't know, remember. Very, very long time ago. So, with a little patience, because Divine Masculine travels are coming up again in your mind space. You want to travel. Inner and outer traveling. Journeys, inner journeys, outer journeys, move, and then, oh my gosh, there is not even enough light. Everything is printed in gold, so it's really difficult to read. So yeah, it's get yourself inner and outer journeys. It could be if you come journey outside of yourself, you journey inside of yourself. Maybe you are booking flights, or you're preparing yourself to travel and do the things that you need to do. But surely you're ready to take a flight, a high flight, I hear. So maybe you're preparing yourself for a big travel. So yeah, a lot of things are happening in the mind space, and in the fifth dimensional realm also. But it's I hear the silence is giving you the creeps. The silence is giving you the creeps. So if you are, if you want to know more about your divine feminine, you have to contact her, and she will. Oh, I hear he thinks that the communication is too cold, too cold. Okay. Well, that's interesting because my friend who's staying in the house with me, she said, you know, this sun of yours here in England is like ice. It was so funny. It's an icy space, and this sun, and then in the heart space, I see for the divine masculine star connection. You know that there is a star connection. You know, let your galactic self guide you. Unified in oneness. So you know already that you're unified, that you're already in union, and that's constant and constant push and pull. I hear is going to dissolve. That push and pull is going to stop. Because you get divine guidance. You get divine guidance towards your divine feminine, you know. And you know you have this star connection, you know it's there, it's already made, the connection. So you don't need to worry. In your heart, you feel also the ascension moving through you. And it was really interesting this this week, because divine masculine needs more action, and the divine feminine says, okay, I did all the work, I worked my ass off, I traveled around, I did all the things that I needed to do for my star family, and now it's time for me to rest. I put my armors down, I put my sword down, I had my battles, and now I'm putting it down, and I'm resting. It's time. It's time to recuperate and, you know, receive the love that I deserve. So the divine masculine knows that there is this connection. He knows that this is moving forward, but it's just you know, it's in his mind space. He wants to travel, he wants to do things, he wants to action, um, he wants to go on. And the divine feminine says, no, 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 I'm retreating. I need the things that I need. And that's a little bit of the battle within the masculine and the feminine within. And it can also be, you know, the other way around for the masculine, that the feminine wants to go and travel and do the things, but he is not able to do it because of work or other things, family, friends, whatever, third party, you know, that is in the way. And a third party is not always another man, another woman. It's just, you know, something that really interferes with the connection. It can be work, it can be entities, you know, it can be spirits that don't want the twin flames to come together and just hold them apart for a while, because things needs to integrate within themselves, or things needs to work through, yet still needs to work through. um, that's what I hear, you know, work through the things that you need to work through, and we give you the divine sign, you know. And it could be that it's totally silent, or it is that you hear each other in the fifth dimensional realm. Um, so don't worry about what is happening. It's so hectic after the portals, and after this this whole month of August and July. Wow, we had a ride, people. We had such a ride. So yeah, and he's really in that space now of yeah. I know we have this star connection. I know where I know you from. That is all settled out. There are also, I hear, there are also visions that came through that he needed to know. How does he sees the divine feminine as the Lemurian shaman? You know, she's discovering, and she sees the shadows. She sees the shadows and she's not afraid to address it, you know. um in gaze of truth. um yeah, going beyond the self and going beyond the fear. So that's what the Lemurian shaman is doing. She's going beyond the fear, she's going beyond the self, and that has to do with addressing the shadow of self, but also not afraid of speaking her truth about the shadow of someone else. And that's what he sees. And sometimes that um, can be a little bit cold for the divine masculine, but it's an initiation. You know, it's you're going through so many initiations. The divine feminine is going through so many initiations in such a short time, and it's not that that's not really how do I say it, um will she ask for it? Let me say it like that. Let me just say it blunt. Divine feminine asks for all these initiations. When she says to the universe, give me more, give me more, give me more, yes, you will get more. And you will see the darkness, and you will see, and you will fight the darkness, and you are being that light warrior at that moment because you asked for it. So and she sees through all levels. So that's how he sees the divine feminine as the Lemurian shaman, as totally connected with her intuition. You know, working as the shaman. But now I also hear it's time for freedom. It's time to relax. It's time to restore. It's somebody's knocking. So it's time to restore the balance within. You know, because the masculine got so much energy through the portals within himself. He goes on and on and on and on, and doesn't know what his feminine needs. You know, that he is going on and on and on and on and on, but when the winter is coming and he doesn't stop at the right pace, he doesn't build in pace, a rest or rejuvenation, he will be burned out by October or November, you know, when the real darkness starts to kick in, you know, when the days are already shortening, and we're already preparing for what's coming ahead. And that's why they say now it's time to rest, because you already did so much work through the whole year. You know, you went on healing journeys, you did the healing work, you know, you connected with other people. Sometimes you get overwhelmed. So that's what he sees from the divine feminine. Um, and that's but because of his support in that, He's pushing her, you know, a little bit further, a little bit further. Yes, you can go a little bit further. And you can go way more further. But if you don't build in that time and rest, you know, then it's time to then the universe will kick in. Then the universe will say, okay, I will stop you now because you did enough. You need time for yourself, rejuvenate, put your head on Mother Earth, you know, rejuvenate. And yeah, listen to that. Listen to that. Because even yesterday, I was just reading a book on the couch, and I said, oh my God, here we go again, another download. And it was like nuts. It was really nuts. And because we did Monday, we did the last 888 portal for Mother Earth, you know, to bring back the divine masculine and feminine together, to bring it in that energy grounding in Mother Earth, to have that balance, you know, to create that balance in Mother Earth. Because even in Mother Earth and on Mother Earth, there is so much disbalance. And that needs to shift and change. So all the light is going into Mother Earth when we sending love to Mother Earth. And it was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony we did, you know. Yeah, really powerful. It was really powerful. And I couldn't sleep till I think 1 o'clock. Well, that's outrageous for me because most of the time I'm in bed at 10 o'clock. But I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep. So much light and downloads and power came through. So we really are in this shift and in this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful roller coaster, you know. And I would say, you know, enjoy that ride, enjoy the high frequency of it, and you know, also working with that shadow side of the things that you see in shadow. Yeah, Earth Angel for the divine feminine. Sensitivity. You have divine abilities. You see the things from a higher perspective. You're kind and you stand up for yourself. So this is what the divine feminine has in her mind space. You know, I need to stand up for my feminine side against uh, my masculine side that wants to be in action all the time. And it's so um, recogni- recognizable. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. I think some birds are flying up and down in my garden here. So that's really interesting. Maybe they feel the energy that is going on because I was I was in town this afternoon and wow, my whole mind was going like register everything what was going on in my surrounding. So that's the sensitivity of the earth angel. She sees the things in higher perspective. She's kind and she stands up for herself. So, you know, maybe she sees the things um, that other people don't see or that other people think she won't see, because she doesn't speak about it that much. But she knows she's that earth angel, that she is in that loving and kind space, but also can give her boundaries, or with humor, or with wittiness, but also with a lot of love, that she says, okay, sorry, but this is not going to happen. um, I'm not always available for um, what is going on. It's more, that's interesting that that comes up. um, because um, mm, is that true? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes they think we are always available, for friends, family, all the things that we used to do. And now when we decided for ourselves, I'm not going to sacrifice myself anymore for other people, because I did already so much in my life. I'm now here on a bigger vision, bigger journey, that doesn't only contain um, friends, family, and everything else, but that is for the greater good of all. And then I have to make a choice, you know, do I choose this, or is this more important? And sometimes friends and family don't always dare to support that. They're not always understand what is happening with you if you make choices that are sometimes totally the opposite. And it's not up to you. It's up to them to accept or let go. That's the only thing you can think about. Don't let your mind get about everything else. The same happens with the divine masculine when he is doing his work, when he is occupied by work, or there is no other focus than that. So why must it be different for the divine feminine when she is doing work for the collective? So yeah, and that doesn't mean that she does things on purpose. I don't hear that. There is no malice in it. Okay. I also hear intervenience of entities, energies that don't want the divine feminine and masculine to come together. And now, after the time of patience, I hear, thank you, the masculine is coming running in, because he doesn't want to lose her again. There are already too many feelings stirred up, in his life by the divine feminine. Peace beyond survival in the heart space of the divine feminine. Yeah. Yeah. She is protecting, and protecting what needs to be protected. And she does it with ease and grace. She holds that space for people that are having less or more weak. She's holding that space, and not able, not, um, you know, trying not to eat the lamb, I hear, in because there is this fire energy and that fierceness that they say, yeah, you say that, but there is another part of you, and yes, but that part is there, but she also knows how to hold space for it and to control it. And she will never, raise her voice again, or start shouting or whatever. She went out of that darkness, transformed herself, and moved on to the light. Knows how to hold that light within herself, and expressing it in a loving and kind way, as the earth angel do. So she holds space for everything what needs protecting. So that's what is in her heart space. That is, the lion heart. I call it the lion heart. It's because the lion is ruled by the heart. So, it's courageous. It's strength. It's radiant. And some people, can't handle that. And we talked about it for a long time with the girls here. When you are in a space that is beyond this kind of level of the matrix, as long as you walk with the herd, if as long as if you walk with the sheep, then you're okay, then you're accepted. But as soon as you step out of that place, then they want to put you back in that box. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works for people that are connected to the stars, that are seeing more, feeling more. And it's not that one is better than the other. It's just different. It's just different. And you try to control a lion, right? Yeah. Try to control a lion. Forget it. Forget it. It breaks all the chains. You can't control a lion. Yeah. So just accept it and be what it is, and all is well, and all is okay. How does she see the divine masculine? The dolphin. Being free, playful, playing with the dolphins, water energy, wants to be with the water, wants to be in that space. That playful energy, that fire, that's going. No, I hear also diving deep. He's diving deep in the waters to see what he can find in the depth of the oceans. And that means of emotions, of can he find a pearl, within himself, if he is diving in that ocean, if he's diving deep in those emotions. What is coming up? What is behind that surface? What is behind the heartache? What is behind words people say? And I would suggest don't think too much about it, if because the divine feminine sees you like this, beautiful soul that is, I hear also pink dolphins. So that really has to do with Lemurian energy. The pink dolphins, that loving, kind, respected. There's a lot of respect from the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. It's not she doesn't see him in a bad way. She doesn't see him in a bad way. Whatever happened, happened. Um, whatever he thinks of her, you know, it's okay. You know, she accepts that, whatever he thinks about her. There's no, ooh, that doesn't mind, doesn't influence the connection that they have. That's what I hear. It doesn't matter what the connection, what they have. And I hear only one thing, divine. It's so similar, it's so synchronistic, and you know, you can't expect anything else from twin flames. They think and feel the same. When one needs to retreat, the other one is retreating. When the other one is coming in, the other one is coming in. And I hear the divine masculine comes in like a storm because he doesn't want to lose the divine feminine. Wow. He doesn't want to lose her again. That's what I hear. Wow. That's interesting. Have my cacao. Oh my gosh. And I had some peppers in it. Chili pepper. Spice it up. Yeah, let's see what is happening with what is supporting the divine masculine. Wow, depths of love for the divine masculine. Depths of love. Let go of the fear and jump into love. And to let go and go beyond all attachments. Wow, you know, don't be afraid, you know, of the depth of that love that you feel, or the heartache, or the possibility that your heart can get broken, and try to prevent yourself from that. Yeah, so it happens, you know, when you grow out of when you grow together, you know, you go into that huge leap that you make. But if the one is not growing and the other is growing, then you start to create separation, you know. So then you need time apart to grow again, so you can get back on that frequency with each other and then meet each other again. It's if you're part of that twin flame journey, and you're doing the work for Mother Earth, and you are that light warrior, that you're a chosen one, that the universe chose you to do kind of work, helping people, supporting people, supporting Mother Earth, working with Mother Earth, you know, guiding people over Mother Earth, you know, then you know that everything what happens on your journey is for the greater good of all. And um, this love that you experience is only enhance it even bigger, make it bigger, make it stronger. And that's really fantastic. I think it's exciting. It's really exciting what's happening. But you know, the the energy behind it, the fear of being left out in the cold, or, you know, being abandoned again, what happens in a third dimensional realm, or that is with twin flames, it's totally different because they can communicate it with each other. You know, they feel it with each other. So, yeah, dive in and, you know, look at the stars together, you know, on your back, on Mother Earth, or in the water, and see the stars, see the planets, and you know that you are connected. And sometimes, yeah, we just deny ourselves the best things of life because we think different. Let's jump into it. Jump in the depth of love. I hear you are connected with each other. You're not of each other. You don't own each other. You know what is happening in the third dimensional realm, you know, when you get married. It's almost that your partner owns you, you know. That's not what's happening here. You know, you're connected, but you're not a possession of anyone. You know, you can reach out to each other and just ask, you know, simple things. It doesn't have to really be big, you know. Transformation for the divine feminine. You're flying. You went through transformation. You went through the fire and you transformed yourself. Because of that, you're rising. You're rising from the ashes. You saw all the shadows, like the Lemurian shaman, and that's what the divine masculine sees. You went through all the shadows. And divine feminine, I know where you're coming from, and you'll probably say, okay, you know, if I see red flags, I'm out. You know, and that is ego. That's an ego that says, you know, I need and I'm entitled to things. No, we're not entitled to anyone. We're not entitled on another person. We can have an entitlement on another person because it's a sovereign free being. I'm still having a cold. We are sovereign free beings. And our souls roam, you know, our souls are free, our souls roaming through the ether, through the universe when we are asleep. And we find our twin flame there, you know, we find our divine partner there, and we can't do anything about it, you know, and we can't say on this earth like the church did, you know, ooh, and I feel if I go there to that space, I feel energy moving through me, like from resistance. You know, you're that's control. You know, to put someone down in to get someone in a situationship, more ship than situations. Yeah, guys, I love you. Yeah, so You freed yourself from that divine feminine and you raise above it, you know. You got the golden egg. You found the golden egg, you know, and you nurture that, because that's in that egg, that's new life, new beginnings, new portals, new excitement where you're heading through. So you raised from the darkness and from that ashes, and yes, you are aware, you know, that it's a whole different level. Because I sometimes I hear readers and I think, oh my gosh, um, that's not to pat myself on the back, but it's all created for the third dimensional realm, you know. It's not about having the freedom of choice um, that your counterpart has a freedom of choice to say, yes, I'm running in or I'm running out. You can't control that. But what the universe is saying, you know, I will guide you, you know, I will guide you to a different place or a different space, that system gets out of your out of your programming, because we're all programmed. We still carrying that dark programs and programs of fear, or you know, have the feeling not being good enough, or you know, I wanted to go this direction or I want to go that direction. No, that's all old stuff, you know, and we just have to let it happen when it's happening. And that's what I said, you know, um, patience. But also that patience doesn't mean that there is that depth of love, there is that feeling on both sides. I hear on both sides. And when they coming in connection and they see each other again, you know, then it's nothing happened. Nothing, no time was between it. Nothing, because it's just an empty space, and we give it a thought, and that thought means that is controlling that space, how we see that space. And it's really interesting how they let me feel it, because when you're so free and you let it go, you know. um, I hear no demands, no demands. So that's very interesting. No demands. No demands. Give it diamonds. No demands. I'm in that word. No demands. No. I have to look into that, and I will do that later, because that word has a meaning, but not the meaning that we hear as demand. Oh my goodness. I hear only the devil demands. Demon. Spirit. Lower frequency. Shadow self. That is what is demanding. And if you give orders and you demand someone to do something, they have a free will to say no. That's it. They have a free will to say no, saying, no, I need to do something different. And that is not always easy to understand for people. It's not always, yeah. For both of them, ships of light bringing you home. Ships of light bringing you home. Connect with your family of light. Connect with the higher frequencies. I'm looking for my cards. Here. Connecting with the higher frequencies. They will take you home. They bring you to another level. They say open to your star family. Open yourself to your star family. You know, and maybe it's time to let go of lower frequencies. You know, doesn't mean you don't need to be kind or, you know, have the best interest for them. Because you also know eventually everybody is leveling up. You know, everybody's getting out of that duality, because we're going beyond the duality. It will always be there, you know, the duality, but we're going beyond that. You know, if you walk through that portal, if you walk through that golden gate, and you go to every portal and you work with every portal and you work with all your shadows and you work with the shadows of everyone around you, and you to deal with it, then you're perfect. You know exactly when you're healed, when you don't have a reaction anymore, you know, on things. So they bringing you home, you know, beam up. I hear beam up, Scotty. You know? Beam up, Scotty. Yeah, beam yourself up, beam up your light, you know, bring the light back in. And that's connects with your star family, as the divine masculine knows, divine feminine knows. You know, they know they are connected. They're in the same star family journey. So, you know, take it on, and yeah, that's it. Let yourself beamed up. That's what I hear. Let yourself beamed up. So I have, what is there a soul block? I take one piece of my new template, and that's about almost ready. It's not ready yet. I will let you know when it's ready, but I will take one soul block. What is holding your soul? What don't you see from your soul? Joy of life. Oh. And it's almost like the if you look at those two, you know, one is the paradise bird, I think, paradise bird, and the other is the phoenix. When you get out of that phoenix energy, you're coming into the paradise, and they say joy. You know, what did your soul lose? What did you, oh my gosh, no. What did you lose in the chambers of Anubis? Get it back. because life is joy. Life is fun. Trust and open your hands, share it, and let go. You know, if there is something that you need to let go of, or oh, I hear Osiris. Osiris took you on a journey. Osiris took you on a journey to the underworld to get your joy back. So celebrate it. Get your joy back in. Don't let your joy be taken away by someone else, and that you sometimes when you're going through a divorce, or you're going through a separation, or that your mind get occupied, or your heart get closed, and you say, no more, no more, I don't want any more of this, you know but then you're closing off your joy, because divine feminine is joy, is happiness, is nurturing, is loving, is caring. And don't look just to the dark and shadow aspects of the feminine. It's the same as we can see the divine masculine in his shadow energy. But that's not all of it. If we can focus on that part, on that part, on that part. And what do we deny ourselves? The protection, the caring, the support, the holding space for you. That's what you deny if you just look at the darkness. So trust and open your hands, raise them up to your star family and ask for help. And you need to go back. If you haven't got your joy back, you have to go back to the darkness and reclaim it and see if you can get out to the light, because after you walk the path of Inanna, you know how to find your back way up to the light. And sometimes she says, okay, I kick you out. And sometimes she says, I keep you a little bit longer here because you didn't learn your own lessons. And that's a soul block. That's the block on your soul. That's the block that you are putting into your soul yourself. Because life is joy. Life is beautiful. It's harmonious. It's just the way how you see it. And that's the whole thing also about the Golden Gate. If you come out of the darkness, why would you choose to go back to darkness all the time? Because then there is no joy in life, if you go back to that darkness, to that space. Because the light can't penetrate there if you go into the underworld. So that's what they say, get your joy back out of the underworld. And I have a beautiful, beautiful meditation and visualization for that. That you can take yourself back out of that space and guide you back to the light and receive and take your joy back. So it's just open your heart, share what's in your heart space, share the darkness, let it go, write it down, journal, Go through that journey by yourself. Go through it by yourself alone. There's so many journeys you can make on different levels, of the soul. But it's the soul path, going and walking in the light. It's a soul path. So the soul says, go and look for your joy. Where's your joy? Who steals your joy? Don't give anyone power to steal your joy. That's not a right thing to do, because the joy needs to come from within. The light is within, the bliss is within, the harmony and the balance is within. Yeah, if you get tired and you get overworked and you get overstressed and overwhelmed and all these things, then whoops, your energy is gone, but also your joy. And it will come back after restore, if you're restored. That's what I hear. Okay, that was the soul block for who it needs to be heard. For the divine masculine, for the divine feminine, they probably walk the same path. Don't let anyone steal your joy. Well, and now I hear also my guides say, but when you're in it, you don't know. When you're in it, you don't know. Because I recognized, that there is I know from the past that I was always in the high vibration, and when something happened and a separation, I was in that underworld right away. I didn't know how fast I could drop into that darkness, and but I wouldn't have missed it for a thing, because it makes you grow, it heals you, it makes you a better person, it shifts you, it changes you. You see everything with different eyes, because what happens to you, you will never let it happen to someone else again. So yeah, that's very interesting how that works. Healing for the divine masculine, your soul path is healing. So it could be that divine masculine, holds the light and heals himself, heals other people, supports other people, because he's working with the light and is grounded. And I also know that divine masculine needs that healing, need that healing. So many masculines are still stuck in addictions, attachments, to supplements, to other stuff. I don't want to even go there, because they start to give me images also. But it's like they need to get out of that space of being attached to any supplements. That's a really good one. If it doesn't heal you, it will take you down. If it doesn't heal you, it will take you down. And that's not the space you need to be. Get your bliss, your joy, your happiness. Sing, dance, create movement. Do what your soul needs. Go the way your soul needs. That's always what I said. I just said it this afternoon to someone. I said, you know, if it gives your soul joy, go for it. You know, if it gives your soul joy, go for it. Don't hesitate. You know, there's so many more elements that are connected to that. So yeah, I hear also divine masculine needs that nurturing and that loving and the kindness and the softness of the divine feminine. He needs that. His body craves it. You know, it's not even about sexuality. His body is hungry. I hear, and that's I don't know if you ever heard of the phrase skin hungry or body hungry. You know, not the lust energy, but your skin is yearning for a touch, divine masculine. That's why there is healing needed. You know, go to a healer, go and get yourself a massage, or you know, go to a healer that does body work or energy work with you. 1 1 1 1. Wow, on my clock. Wow. So yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I feel. If you need it, you know, it's the body hunger. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. So, what is for the divine feminine? What is for the divine feminine? I hear only the divine feminine can heal what divine feminine broke. Only she can heal it. Wow, interesting. Never heard that. Divine feminine, grounding. Huh. You're grounding your spirituality into Mother Earth. Let your spiritual energy go through your crown, through your roots into Mother Earth, and keep it there. And let that energy flow. Let that energy flow through your body. You know, you're that portal. You're that healing portal. You can heal everything. You are Mother Nature. You are coming from the earth, coming from the stars to repair the earth, whatever we are, you know. Some are avatars, some are human beings, some are different beings. So ground that spirituality and that light that you carry and that you have into Mother Earth, and spread it out, you know, like all the trees of all the roots of the trees are connected with each other, you know, and sending signals and communicate with each other. So do it also with, you know, your divine masculine, with your friends, with your family. Let those energies flowing, you know, through the earth. And reach out your branches. The deeper you go with your roots, the higher you can fly, you know, because you still get grounded, you know, into that earth. It's so beautiful. I hear, go to Middle Earth and let that light come there, where all the orcs are. You know? gosh, you're so funny. Let that light go through, you know, to all the orcs, to Middle Earth. Oh, that's interesting. Remember when, um, now I'm going to Lord of the Rings, when Gandalf came in with, and Aragorn with all the spirits of light, that all the orcs were blinded, you know, they couldn't see because they live underground. So that's probably why they say, you know, go into Middle Earth and let your light go through there, you know. Otherwise you become an orc. Wow, no way. We won't become orcs because we're coming from that starlight, you know. We won't return where we have been. For the divine masculine, transformation, your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Beautiful. So transformation for the divine masculine. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love and transforms all things. Here you go. It's the heart. It's the heart center. You know? And if you need to get your joy back, and you have to follow your soul. You have to follow your heart or your higher hearts, because our physical heart opens our higher heart. When your heart is broken and we say it hurts, you know, that heart hurts, it opens your higher heart for other energies to come in. So the higher heart will open more for light and love, you know. So operate from that higher heart, operate from that side, not from this side. Okay. Easier said than done, I hear. Easier said than done. It's an experience. And when you see each other, you know, everything melts, I hear. Everything melts away. Doubt, confusion, disconnection, everything is gone. And it's like you've been with each other for that there was no time between. Okay. Reflection for the divine feminine. Give each other some space, and at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Wow, wow, wow. Well, I just channeled it. You know, you don't have a claim on anyone. So, divine feminine, you know, reflect on the things. You know, you can't control, you know, you can't control a lion. You can't control another being, because we're sovereign. We're sovereign beings. And that's where the divine feminine needs to reflect on, because everything is happening with the mind, you know. Yeah, give each other some space. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. How beautiful. How beautiful. And that's it. That's it. It's there anything else? No? Other energies that wants to tell some? No, I said it all. So, okay, I'm going out. It's 1111 again on the clock. And I will say, you know, have a beautiful evening, sleep well, and all the love, all the blessings. If you want a private reading from me, next week I'm open. I have 2 slots open next week for private reading. If you want a private reading for yourself or for someone else, that's also possible. You know, let me know and I will come back to you. And in the description box below, there's my email address. And when you, you know, send me an email, I come back to you and I will give you all the love, all the blessings. And I will say 11111 on the clock. And I say good night.